previous IT company came to us and said they could cover CMMC and ended up coming back to me about a year later and saying, we don't think we can actually handle this. My name is Matt Gustafson. I am the president of Clinkenbeard. Clinkenbeard is a contract manufacturer in the defense industrial base, and I have been here 30 years. We've been working with CUI since, I would say, 2005 or so, and the first time I heard the term CMMC was actually 2019. So we started looking into what we need to do to protect ourselves on that next scale, which was CMMC. First mention of Summit 7 actually came from our IT people about 5 years ago. So they went out, I think, and found the best company they could, which ended up being Summit 7, to cover our needs with CMMC compliance. To do CMMC correctly, you're going to have to be with someone who absolutely understands the compliance portion of it. Summit 7 does a great job for us, kind of filtering that down and telling us what that actually means for us, because you look at this industry and try to figure out what CMMC is actually looking for, that could be really tricky. From an IT standpoint, Summit 7 is a great investment. CMMC in general is not a cheap date. It's going to be a big commitment. If you look at comparably putting in IT services in-house to be able to deal with this, I actually think it's a pretty good investment and a pretty good value. Companies are pretty impressed. You know, OEMs are going through they're changing their systems around and they're getting ready for CMMC themselves. So they absolutely understand that the whole nation is getting ready to be compliant to CMMC. So just them seeing the effort we put in and knowing that we're an early adopter on it, it's instant credibility. We expect a long-term bump for sure just by being an early adopter of CMMC. I've been out to Air Force bases around the U.S. and around the world, and I see the warfighter in action, and I know what they're fighting for and the sacrifice that they're putting in. So if you're being flippant about that, you're putting them at risk and you're putting the country at risk. Considering that the world is completely digital at this point, we could give it all away if we don't take cybersecurity seriously. Liberty and freedom are what this country are built upon. So if you don't look at the mistakes made in the past and learn from them and protect what you need to protect, I think everything's at stake.